Sunday morning. Hello everybody. Hope we're all okay and well. I had a very early start to the day today. Couldn't sleep. Paint fumes still getting to me. So I was awake about 3 o'clock this morning, which wasn't a good thing really. So I trundled out into the living room, as it were. And then at 5 o'clock I thought, oh, sod this, I'm going to go and do some work. So I came out here at 5 o'clock this morning to finish my block number 27 ready for the next quilt top, and then got a bit carried away and finished quilt top number 2. What do you reckon? There we go. Do you remember way back when I was talking about the middle block number 2, and that I put that board around it, and I wasn't sure whether or not that was going to be a little bit too much in your face? Well, I decided to utilise that. You've heard me say several times, I'm sure, make it purpose, yeah? So that's what I've done there. I've taken that centre and played on it, okay, and accentuated it. Hence the little thin, that's a 1 inch strip there. So you've got your 2 inch sashing and with your cornerstones, a 1 inch, and then this will be a 4 inch when it's finished on the outside, the brown, same brown as is in the sashings. I actually quite like it. I wasn't overly sure when I was doing the brown yesterday, because as I say, brown isn't really my thing, and to put brown with the blue was a little bit way out there probably, but now it's all together. Do you know what, I'm really quite chuffed with that. I was actually getting quite excited and I wouldn't stop until I finished it, and so it wasn't until about 8:30 this morning that I went back in the house to get up. You see what I mean? Not that my husband missed me at all. Paul hadn't really noticed the fact that I hadn't been there since 3 o'clock this morning, but there we go. So that's Witter Quilt top number 2 of mine. I think we should probably be starting to see some of yours shortly. You saw block quilt number 1 yesterday. Let me get out of your way a bit so you can have a re-look at that. So as my chair whizzles around in the way of it. There we go. Okay. Obviously this one's bigger because I've put these borders on. Alright, so that's made the overall 10 inches bigger come the end. I feel like a weather girl now. Kind of cloudy bit. I can see how they do it now. I always wondered, how do they get their hands in the right place without looking? It's because you're looking at the camera or the monitor there, and it's showing you what you're doing, and so you can, oh, see, just learned something. That's clever. That's very clever. Anyway, right, so there we go. So we now have quilt top number 1, quilt top number 2. Very lime and in your face, but it's made use of that middle block, and as I say, make it purpose. I quite like it. I think it quite zings now, even with the brown. Very pleased. Right, so my last block for this section of the Witterings, so block number 27, I decided I needed some more applique, because where I'd split mine into 3 9 blocks, I felt that an applique would finish this one off, and I decided to use Dresden plate because I had Mum's Dresden plate out here the other day showing you all my very first quilt. So I decided, yes, that's what I was going to do, and I was going to have a mixed up background, wasn't I? Excuse me, girls, boys. Right, so I went for 2 inch squares finished over the whole block like we've done previously. So 36 different fabrics. And do you know what, as I was going through all the bits that were left, and I was cutting a bit of each fabric that I'd used, I still had others that I didn't put in this block. Just shows you how much has gone into these different ones, mixed in there without even realising just how much. And I just about scraped through with the pale blue, because what I did with the pale blue, I had to actually put 2 pieces of pale blue together to get a square. But it's patchwork, it's like I keep saying, so it's got an extra seam in it somewhere. It's not the end of the world, is it? So I did manage, and then I've gone on applique over most of it anyway. But there we are. So I did a Dresden, and I decided I was going to do things a little bit differently. So I've bond-webbed appliqued my petals. Okay, so there's 16 petals. This is the template that I have made. I had made, I should say, takes 16 petals and fits snugly into a 12-inch block. Only I decided to do something a bit weirder. There's mine. It's a bit of an exploding Dresden plate. Let me move that out of the way and you can probably see it clearer. There we go, is that better? And not only is it exploding, all the petals are the same colour, which is not your normal way of doing things, as far as I'm aware. But of course, because these were appliqued with Bond Web, I was able then to put lots of zigzag on, and I've used the same yellow that I did in previous, but it's given it the definition in between all the petals. So there we go. That's my offering of the day, something a little bit different, which I'm hoping is going to be the central piece of quilt top number 3 yet to come. And I'm getting a bit excited about that as well. So whether or not I'll get to do that today, I might sit and have a little play, because I've had another thought of finishing. It's still going to get sashings, because I like sashings and I'm quite traditional as far as that's concerned. It may not get cornerstones. We'll see. We'll see. By the time I lay it out and I have a little cogitate and a think and a what can I do and how to make it different. You know me, I don't like things all the same. I love that traditional. That sort of traditional gone on. Not sure about this one yet. It will be traditional-ish. Okay. Right, so there we are. I don't know what you'll have done for your applique ones, if indeed you've even done them yet. 27. How did we get here so quickly? Well, at least quickly for me. I hope things are going as quickly for yourselves, because this is a real extreme circumstance, isn't it? We're going to see obviously what Boris has to say later. With a bit of luck, we'll have a little bit of movement. I do hope people don't get too carried away too quickly, because it's still out there lurking, isn't it? Right, so we'll wait for that one. I will be wittering again. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow is my day off, so I'm not going to witter tomorrow, but I will witter on Tuesday. Now, I'm hopeful that I might have this one put together for Tuesday. It might just, I'll have to have the camera back over the other side of the cupboard at this rate. But yeah, hopefully Witter Quilt top number 3 will be done. What are we going to do after that? Do you know what? I'm not at all sure. We will do something, obviously. If any of you have got any ideas, give me a shout. What I don't want to have to do is sort of your big full-on classes for people. Because I think 15-20 minutes is probably enough every day for me. I will be, as I say, in the future, doing full-on proper classes online. And they will be set out in a slightly different manner. And you'll get lots of close-ups and actual how-to proper. Alright? But that's to come. Very exciting there as well. See, some good things come out of the bad things. As they say, was a silver lining? Not 100% sure on that, but normally. So if there's anything you particularly want to see in a block, let me know. I think we will carry on with blocks, but what I'm going to do, not 100% certain on this, I'm going to get my Bible back out. And we've been doing what they call 9-patch blocks. Well, there's other blocks as well. There's 4-patch and other things going on, so you get more designs in them because they become more intricate. And you'll have seen quilts where they've mixed the different ones up together. So I'm thinking we might go a little bit bigger, a little bit more intricate, and a bit more mixed up. Who knows? Might not be intricate at all. But don't forget, no matter what we do, it's still only putting 2 bits of fabric together, isn't it? No matter how small or how big, it's 2 bits of fabric together. It's no different. Treat it all exactly the same. So please don't be put off with the thought if you think, oh, it's intricate, I can't be doing that, because you can. I think several of you out there have surprised yourselves. I'm not at all surprised. I have faith in you all. You're churning out some fabulous stuff. Well done, peoples. Well done. A few more photos would be good, because I know there's a lot more of you watching than I'm getting photos. But I also am very aware that a lot of you are just watching and having a giggle at me. Or saying hello, which is good. And I know certainly Margaret sits there and talks back to me. Morning, Margaret. I'll be down to do milk probably later, if not tomorrow. So, yeah. there we go. What else can we say? Well, Paul's outside. Paul, do you want to come in? Is he coming in? No, he's not coming in. Okay, fair enough. He's walked off again. The cupboard door's open. He was busy doing picture framing this morning. We had a couple of orders because we're picking up and dropping off wherever anybody wants. And doing his machine servicing, because have I told you that? He's a sewing machine engineer as well. So we pick up and offer a local pick-up delivery service for people who are out there busy doing, and the machines are gone dink. I think that's it there. So if you are local and need things doing, give us a shout, because I'll come down, pick it up at the distance and all the rest of it. So that's good. So Tom was in here this morning. He came in, what time did he come in? 5, was out here about 5. He came in about 6 o'clock this morning. And he was very pleased to find someone out. He was going, wow, 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 as he comes through the door. Because it was so warm, the door's been open since 5 o'clock this morning. But he was very, very pleased. And he was been here for a couple of hours for me until I went in to actually get up properly, as it were. And I've not seen him since. He's gone off out into the sunshine somewhere with the dicky birds all charging around out there. So, happy Sunday, everyone. Hellos to everybody. So I've already been knittering and nattering to a few people this morning. Bit of exercise, bit of tidy if you have to. Tidy ain't going to happen now for me until I've put this together, because it's too exciting. And I've got different things in my mind going on in order to finish this off. But it might take me a little while, so I'm going to have to crack on with it, I reckon. So there we are, the 3 things of the day. Have a happy day today, have a happy day tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you all on Tuesday, all right? So be good, be lovely. Ta-da!